Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Good evening, my dear vascular colleague. I will start a series on mastering vascular surgery, and this is the first part of that series, which I will speak about vascular mobile application. My name is Dr. Muhammad Omar Al-Farouk, consultant vascular surgeon. I think in the era of 2022, it's very important to use the mobile as a source of vascular knowledge. In my opinion, one of the best vascular application on the mobile is the European Society of Vascular Surgery mobile app. It is mainly dedicated for vascular guidelines. It is totally free of charge. It's found on Android and iPhone platform, and it have very useful vascular tools. I will go into some detail about the description of this app. It consists of three parts. The first part is the guidelines themselves, which are 10 in number, and you can press on any one of them. You can read the guideline total with introduction steps, and I will show you how over the next slide. You can use tools, and this is very useful, and I will dedicate a separate video to explain these vascular tools, which is extremely useful. And the third part, which is the recommendation. If you want to go to a recommendation straight away without reading the article itself, you can read the recommendation. And as I said, it is the most recent 10 vascular guidelines, which was published by the European Society of Vascular Surgery, which was really a great work to be achieved. Over the next slide, I will show you how you can use this mobile app. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. How to use the mobile application. I would advise you to collect all vascular tools in one place, and you can call it vascular or medical, and this is the vascular application that I will go through the important part of them. ESVS, as you can see, is the very important one, and once you install it, it already will be stored in your mobile app. It doesn't take much of memory, so it's very easy to use. Here you can see the guidelines. If you want to read any of these guidelines, for example, let us go to venous thrombosis. Press on the venous thrombosis, and once you press on the venous thrombosis, you get the whole article itself. You get the venous thrombosis article, you get the PDF file in the PDF, and you get variable tools that can be used. So what I advise you to use is you can press on the PDF format here, and then you can start reading the guidelines. If you press on the format, you can see all the guidelines, very easy to use. And you can start reading it gradually. You can also magnify any part. Any part can be magnified according to what best suits you. Sometimes you don't have time to read the guidelines. Sometimes you don't have time to read the guidelines themselves, so you can go straight away to recommendation. So if you press on recommendation for venous thrombosis, for example, it will open the 70 or 80 recommendation in the order of their recommendation and their strengths and their category. So you can gradually go through the recommendation each one is being put into groups, diagnosis and management, and so on. If you go and press here, this is called table of content, or TOC. Table of content will show you the content of the guideline and how it is being written and how it is being sorted out. Table of content. Here is the table of content, and you can add to your library any notes you like to add, or bookmarks. You can go straight away where you have ended, and you can search any part of this application. This is the basic structure of ESVS, European Society of Vascular Surgery, which I think is a very, very versatile tool for you to use before and after the examination. And I wish you all the best. With this first part, I hope that over the last 5 minutes I have given a quick introduction to ESVS guideline, which I hope you install on your mobile app and you start using it, which is extremely useful application. Thank you very much. I wish you all the best.